Modulous is a product business. We're not a manufacturer, nor are we a contractor.
We don't have our own factories, we don't have our own engineering facilities directly manufacturing our own components. We work with partners to do that. Our value add is the engineered product and the associated technology that applies to that product.
What we do is we design and license tools for developers, so design and feasibility tools for developers. We license architects with design and costing tools and program tools, and we also franchise to contractors an end-to-end platform. It's moving far faster than we had anticipated. There's a genuine need for homes and fast, and we believe our product is the best way of achieving that goal. I actually started out my career in the automotive industry. And then I moved from there into the construction industry. It was a little like going back in time by several decades, and I found it quite surprising. It was startling almost how little attention people were paying to process optimization.
Because I worked with building performance and automation, I know how to make things more efficient, I know how to optimize it, and I know how to leverage technology to make a process streamlined, more efficient and quicker, a lot quicker, with almost no risk.
When the guys came to me and said, this is what they're planning to do, it kind of light bulb struck in my mind and said, okay, this is a great company that has a good opportunity for leveraging technology, and construction in general doesn't leverage technology to the way that we're planning to do for Modulous.
So our physical product is comprised of what we refer to as the kit of parts, and these go into generating the homes. And our digital products are of course entirely reliant on the physical kit of parts in order to get to the point where we're delivering a configurable product in a building rather than a customized project.
We do have the ability to digitize in several ways. One is that the design function, so the ability to actually accelerate the design process. So the front end of the process, if you're a developer, we can say to you, okay, these are the options that you have available that meet the criteria of either the site or the requirements that you have as a developer.
It takes a different mindset really to move into a product-based way of thinking from project-based.
Well, most recently I was at Katera, which was a US company that set out to change the industry through productization, off-site manufacturing, and global supply chain technology. And the genius in the kit of parts for Modulous is in the relentless quest for simplicity.
You can land and expand into any market with a requirement for homes, as long as there's a supply chain that's capable of producing the kit of parts with no capital expenditure.
If we're working with a regional development housing agency, we can work with local factory facilities and local engineering and local assembly companies, and that drives the economic benefit right into the local environment. That's something that no one else can do at this point in time. Part of our technology ethos is that we want to actually accelerate a lot of that functionality and a lot of the procedures in there. So we want to drive automation in there, we want to drive integration in there. But overall, we want to use and leverage data as much as possible so we can make the right decisions and make decisions about where to optimize, where not to optimize, and those kind of things.
MMC alone, a physical asset alone, is not going to change anything. The digital aspect has to be there. But the digital platform alone isn't going to fix anything either. We need to be a lot more comprehensive with our approach. We need to look at the end-to-end process, looking at how the data flows from one end to the other. And that's what Modulous is about. Modulous is about centralizing the data, make it flow all the way through the chain to really speed up the process, the overall process.
One thing that became very, very clear was how strongly Modulous stood out from the crowd. And that was not only in the business model, but also in the thoughtfulness of the business model, the culture of the company. Because one of the most significant lessons learned at Katera is that culture breeds success. And that without dedicated intent on the culture, whatever business model, whatever technology you have, it's not going to have the opportunities to succeed in the same way.
There's no point in us standing on top of an ivory tower saying we've got the best tools on the planet if they don't make any difference to the end user. And the end user to us is the developer, the general contractor, and ultimately buyer of the homes that we build. They are ultimately our clients, and we have to service their needs. And if we service their needs, we will succeed.
We're seeing product market fit across all aspects of our product. We have developers lining up to use our developer tool. We have architects keen to test out the design functionality of our design tool. We have local authorities and developers buying our physical kit of parts. And we also have contractors that are negotiating right now to franchise our end-to-end platform.
I strongly believe that Modulous is the only way forward, is going to change the industry. If there is a way to change the industry, Modulous is the way.